Howdy champs, my name is Mohit and people. Today uh, I'm going to talk about pseudo elements, colon before and colon after. Before I talk any further, let me show you a browser preview in Google Chrome. Alright, now why are the elements called pseudo? Pseudo, as you already know, means fake, not existent, non-existent. You see the bullets that I've have out here before the H1 elements. These are all H1 elements, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. The bullets that you see, it's not a bulleted list, people, yet they were created using the colon before pseudo element. Since they are created through the code and are actually, we don't have an li and a ul out there. Since it's not there in the code, but it was created with the CSS code, it's called pseudo. Alright, you see this is a mark sheet, and you know, the person whose marks they are, it's just an example actually, has failed in 2 subjects, and the subjects that he's actually failed in have a rich 4px border all around. You see this border again has been created through the colon after rule. Again, it's a pseudo element, people, right? So this and this are pseudo borders, and the guy who's actually failed in biology has you know, passed the web development with distinction, and he's a top ranker, and we have this medal picture, you know, just after his marks and his rank. Again, we have used the pseudo colon after rule out here. So you see we have 1 colon before and 2 colon after rules, and we have created pseudo elements. This pearly bulleted list, these rich borders, and this image. You see the actual image is a lot bigger. This the actual image is a lot bigger. Yep, this is the actual image, and it's 174 into 290 px. Yet the code was written in such a manner that, you know, it displays itself so small. Let me take you through the code. Now this tutorial is gonna run into 2 parts, people. The first part is gonna confine itself only and only to the preview. See, let me take you through the HTML first. I'm just gonna show you the HTML, the CSS, you know, a bird's eye view, and we have already seen the browser preview. That's all that we're gonna do in part 1. In part 2, I'll be rewriting the code for you so you can actually understand the concept of colon before and colon after pseudo elements. It's probably the most difficult concept to grab. It's probably where you can show a lot of creativity, right? It just took me around an hour to create whatever I've just created for you. A lot of creativity goes into it. You see, I am by my very nature a programmer, a coder, and HTML does not allow you that kind of a, you know, flexibility. It's more restricted. It's a markup language. It's not a programming language, people. But if you have to show your creativity, your logic, probably one area where you can actually do it is the you know, the pseudo elements colon before and colon after. Now so you see we have 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 H1 elements. They all have a different class. It's list and strike here. Multiple classes have been applied here. Yes, you can apply you know, multiple classes which are spaced out, space separated. Multiple classes are possible. We have a class called list here, list and a strike here, a list here, and a list and a top rank here. Alright, they've been defined out here. So for people who just want the code and really don't need the explanation, don't want to bang their head, break their heads, and don't even want to go into the second part. I'm going to slowly scroll through the code. You can actually pause the video yourself and take a note of the code, people. Right. In fact, I'll make sure that I post the code on my website too. qualitylessons.net/downloads1. That's number 1.html. This is the code, people. I've used the content property, kept it empty. This is a trick, people. The width, the height, the background color, the background shorten property, the position absolute, left top. As I said, I will explain the code only in the second part. In the first part, I'm just taking you slowly through the code. So if there are guys who just want to copy the code and use it, you can do so now. You can pause the video, you can take a note of the code, or you can just grab it from my website, qualitylessons.net. The downloads one section. So that's the top rank after rule. That's the strike after rule. Right. Alright. So people, this is where I actually terminate part 1, which was nothing but a bird's eye view of the HTML and the CSS along with the browser preview. Please do join me in the next part to understand how the colon before and after rules actually work. I hope you found this information useful. I hope you'll sub if you already haven't. I hope you'll thumb the video up, and I'll also hope that you'll keep coming back for more and more tutorials, quality tutorials or quality lessons from me. You have a good day. Bye bye. Peace.